Hello and welcome to a new episode of Advice Guys,
Advice guys.
a weekly advice podcast hosted by
Advice
me,
guys.
a weekly advice podcast hosted by me, Josh Perlman, and
Pearls of wisdom.
you really love that Pearls of Wisdom. All right, I'll use it. I'll use Pearls of Wisdom.
Thanks.
Also, anybody listening to this, write in and tell us whether or not you think Pearls of Wisdom should be something I use for something.
For your cartoons.
For my cartoons or...
Yeah, absolutely. You
All
need
right.
to start branding yourself there, tall-haired Jefferson.
Tall-haired Jefferson is what I was going to go with originally.
It would have been better than not going with anything.
You should introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? I'm Chad Pinconning. I'm sitting in for J. Chris Newberg, who has some sort of vocal issue, but Chad's here.
Chad Pinconning?
Pinconning. I'm from Cheese.
Pinconning.
Yeah, I'm from Cheese.
Is this a reference I'm not getting?
Well, Pinconning is in Michigan, and J. Chris would have loved that. And
Okay.
they make cheese.
They make cheese in Pinconning, Michigan.
Yeah.
All right. What happened to your voice, buddy?
I have the faintest idea, but it's not here.
You just screamed it out?
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
Just lost it shouting at the void, hoping to have somebody respond to you?
I think it's from the smoke, honestly.
Oh, yeah. I would imagine a lot of people are having some ear, nose, and throat issues. I know I am.
J. Chris is a fabulous lady. She's been sick for 4 days.
Michelle's been sick for 4 days.
Yes, that's her name. I didn't know because I'm Chad Pinconning.
This bit, we're going to keep, this is going to last a while?
I think this is the runner. This is the signature bit. Chad Pinconning on Pearls of Wisdom.
Pearls of Wisdom should be what we rebrand as.
I just think that we should just be like, you know how Matthew McConaughey's all like, bumper sticker. And then you should be like in the middle. If you think of something, you'll be like, Pearls of Wisdom.
Oh, so I like just shout it out anytime I say something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like anytime I offer some insight, that I just like, I'm like, Pearls of Wisdom, dropping it here.
Yeah, but it would also be a really cool name for like a show. Can you imagine it'd be like, her name's Pearl. Her sister's name is also Pearl. They live in Wisdom, Colorado. This Friday on Fox, watch Pearls of Wisdom.
I mean, you could sell that show tomorrow. I've seen what
they're
they're putting on network.
Pearls of Wisdom.
Should we get into this? Should we start dispensing with some advice to our
I
wonderful,
think it
wonderful
seems
listeners?
cold. Why not talk about how we've been, what's going on, then go into it?
Okay.
Seems too businessy.
It's been a weird week in LA.
It has been.
With fires the fires are still going.
Still going.
So many people lost their houses. The most staggering statistic I've heard is that 70,000 low-income workers are out of work.
It's terrible.
70,000.
It's a lot.
Yeah. I keep trying to remember that every time I'm feeling sorry for myself about my economic situation.
Well, if you think about it, like all those big homes in the Palisades, they all had like lawn workers and like cleaning people, pool people.
Yeah.
Where are they going to go? What pools are they going to clean?
I don't know.
It's very sad. The whole thing. It's hard not to have your thoughts with these people all the time.
It really is. It's been like an amazing time to see how many people are like showing up and volunteering and donating and trying to, like, I know a couple people that are doing some extraordinary things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like a sad and somber and confusing time. And also the air is just terrible.
It is terrible. I think that's why my voice is all fucked. Whenever I'm in a casino for a week, I sound like this afterwards. So it's comforting that I'm home and it sounds like this.
Yeah. Whenever I'm in a casino, for a week, I end up leaving just disgusting, just a shell of myself.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, let's pretend that I'm like a mafia guy from a TV show.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, like...
we'll just say we're in a grocery store in Kansas City, and you're Lou. Lou Moretti, and I'm Uncle Tony.
Hey, Uncle Tony, look at that Calabrese over there.
Forget about it, Lou. Just don't do it. Get back to grocery shopping.
But what? Well, I was going for Calabrese.
I
Don't
think
worry.
that's good.
I
That's
think
it.
yeah, that was the worst improv in the history of improv.
You've heard of yes and. This is
No,
no. This is no, but.
this is two people having separate conversations, not connecting or listening to one another.
Yeah, it's true. This is it's I love that. All right, I think now we've given these people enough of our warmth. Let's give them our truth.
Let's save some lives
Let's
as
do it.
only we can.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna read some emails. All right, the first email comes to us from Becca. Hey guys, super embarrassed. Ugh, here goes. I
Good
woke
start.
up. What happened?
I said good start. Ugh.
Yeah, ugh is, I think I pronounced that right.
It's
UGH.
ugh. Ugh.
I like ugh.
Okay.
I woke up in my own bed after a night at the Cork. It was dollar margarita night, dollar marg night. Cool. I went there alone to be fucked, and I was.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm
Start
reading
again.
it. I'm
Start
reading it
again.
with you. I have
Start again.
not. I've
Start
not read
again.
any of these. I will. I'll start
Start
again.
again. But use
I'm
it.
just,
Use your fake girl voice.
fake girl voice.
Yeah.
Give me the tenor of the girl. What do you want her to be? What is this woman? Is she?
Well,
Am
we
I
know
like
she.
doing?
She went to get fucked at the Cork.
Hey guys, it's just gonna be my voice. This is who I think this woman is. It's just me. Hey guys, super embarrassed. Here goes. Ugh. I woke up in my own bed after a night at the Cork. Dollar mark night. Cool. I went there alone to be fucked. And I was. Except I have no idea how I got home, and I have absolutely zero clue with whom I smashed. By the way, I don't give a fuck whether or not this person is engaging in self destructive behavior. I am in love with, I have zero clue with whom I smashed. The with whom, oh, mwah, I want to date this person. I wasn't drugged or anything, but I was definitely not sober. To top it all off, there's a post it stuck to my phone that says, "Nice moves, call me." Nice moves. Oof.
Oh my
Nice
god.
moves. God, I wanna meet this woman Becca. No clue who wrote this. How do I find out who I hooked up with? How do I find out with whom I hooked up? I would have still wanted to have sex with this person, but the grammar went out the window at the end. No clue who wrote this. How do I find out who I hooked up with? Becca, in parentheses. Becca is absolutely not my real name.
Oh, this is the best question in the
We're
history.
really coming in hot. I love this so much.
There's no better questions than that question.
Okay, Becca. First of all, I don't know whether or not you're in it or going through something, or you just wanted to get out there and fuck. But like, if it was a healthy, happy, you woke up feeling good, then like my hat's off to you. I'm so happy that you went out and you met somebody, and even though you don't remember it, you hooked up. But how do you find out with whom you smashed? I think you should. This is what I would do. I
Okay.
would get like the next time you get hammered, have a friend take a photo of you, like just blotto drunk, just like the worst comedic photo of you being hammered, and then blow that up, put it on the wall at the Cork, put your phone number on it, and put whoever tapped this and left the post it, like, give me a shot.
I
That's what I
think
would do.
I
No?
think I didn't say no. I just think that she's gonna do a post it. She'd be like, she should just put up that picture, and she should put under the thing, the nicer move would be to leave your phone number.
Yeah. Why didn't this guy leave his phone number? Nice moves. I don't know how I feel about nice moves.
Nice moves. Like maybe he was like trying to quote Bob Seger and he just was in a hurry and he like spelled it wrong. So he was
Like,
like, "Nice moves, nice
instead of
moves."
night moves.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
was getting at. Would
Yeah.
have worked if I would have had a voice and those damn kids and that dog.
Uh,
Um,
it really screwed up your plan to take over the amusement park.
they really did. This is better. This is way better with it right
Oh,
in
you
front of me.
sound fantastic now. It's like silky smooth. I could go to sleep in the sheets of that voice.
I hate how great that was. That was just really funny. It's like I want to fucking hit him in the face, but I'm not gonna because it's great. And go to sleep in the sheets of that voice. That's nice. I think Becca sounds fun, or she sounds like a total nightmare.
I can
No,
tell you this. I'm intrigued by Becca.
Becca just like she's either really fun, or she's like you bring her home for a one night stand and like you wake up the next day and there's makeup all over your life. You know what I mean? Like the pillows, the sheets, everything is makeup, makeup.
First of all, I'm going to say three things about Becca, not Becca.
Okay.
One, I
First
think
off, her
Becca's
name is her. First off,
her
her name
name's
is
absolutely not Becca. That's why I
no,
call her Becca, not Becca.
no, just not Becca.
Just not Becca.
Yeah,
Well, the
that's her
thing about
name.
not Becca, one, she listens to our podcast, so A, she's lovely.
So hot.
B, she like wanted to go out and have some sex. I applaud it.
Yep.
Fucking love it.
Yep.
And like, yeah, maybe she's messy. Maybe some nights she's amazing and fun, and other nights there's a lot of crying and breaking of dishes. But like, that's the kind of love I'm about. That's what I've been
Are you
into.
hitting Becca?
I might be hitting on Becca. I don't know.
Oh my god.
I
Poor Becca. Wait a
really
second.
feel. By the way, Becca, I would not leave a post-it.
Just because you don't have any post-its, and that's the only reason.
Well, I care about the environment, Chris. I'm not
Oh, yeah.
wasting paper.
If you don't care enough about me to leave me a phone number with your nice moves post-it, you don't deserve me at fucked at the cork. It's like a Marilyn Monroe hybrid quote.
Did Marilyn Monroe write, if you don't like love me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best?
I believe she was credited with that quote.
Really? I never knew that. I always just thought it was like some like
Carrie from
silly
Sex and the City.
platitude. No, like just some silly platitude like keep calm and carry on that everybody just got behind.
No. Also, why wasn't Sex and the City an episode called Keep Calm, and Carrie Bradshaw?
Because I don't think keep calm and carry on was a thing when Sex and the City was a thing. But maybe it is now in the new Sex and the City verse.
Fair enough. Yeah, they are. That's still a show.
Is it
Seems.
still a show? I thought it
Yeah.
got canceled.
Yeah. There's a lot of them. I
Or was
mean,
it
I
more?
don't know. I don't know. I think first off, bravo, Becca, for being
Yeah.
you, doing your thing.
Also, wait a minute. Dollar margarita night. Where is this? Becca, where do you live?
I
Where
don't
has a
know.
dollar margarita? I'm not doing a thing, but like where has a dollar margarita night?
I don't know. The Cork
I would live at the Cork whatever night is dollar margarita night.
bar is called the Cork. Let's see where this person is from.
I hope she's in County Cork.
Oh,
Becca, by the
wow.
way, if you're Irish and living in County Cork, I am absolutely hitting on you.
Okay. Well, there's one there. Oh, there's two. There's three. There's two Corks in California.
Okay.
I know where Josh is going later. Um, yeah, there's a bunch of Corks in California. I wonder if they have. There's one on 477 West Adams Boulevard, Los Angeles, California. They sponsor the show, by the way.
Yeah, the Cork now sponsors this show. Big shout out to the Cork. Go every whichever night of the week is dollar margarita night and mention advice guys, and everyone at the Cork will look at you confused.
Yep.
And then they'll be like, we don't have a dollar margarita night.
I mean, it's California. That place would be so packed.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where's my valuable bar?
You know the tequila in a dollar margarita is just awful.
You know that they make them by the tub. They get like a couple of those fucking handled containers of like Kroger vodka.
Oh yeah, you know it's just a dollar margarita is just made out of like shame and sugar.
Shaving cream. There's some chest hair in there. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, Becca, I want to give you a hug and tell you that you're doing it all right.
Next episode. First guest of the program is Becca.
Becca,
And
if you want to call in,
we don't know how to do that, but if you want to call in, please.
please do. All right. What's your advice for Becca?
I mean, I think that's exactly what she should do. She should put up her picture on the cork board at the court, and she
Oh,
should
you
just
stumbled into that so wonderfully.
say the nicer move would be to have left your phone number. Call me.
Hey, this is what she should do. Oh, she should take the post-it to the cork and like see if she can put the post-it with nice moves on the wall and then like put her Instagram handle or like talk to the bartender for my phone number or something.
Yeah, I mean, if this were a movie with like Ashley Judd and oh god, Morgan Freeman, they would interview the bartender and be like, "Who was I here with last night?" "Oh, you don't remember last night, Becca."
This actually reminds me, I nearly sold a pilot for a comedy and it was before Hangover came out, but it was called Drunk Dick.
Hmm.
And it was a detective who would follow people, like who would solve like mysteries for people who got blackout drunk the night before, and like the pilot was a guy lost the engagement ring he was going to give to his fiance, and like the lead character of it would have to like get the exact same kind of drunk and go through the night the exact same way in order to solve the thing. It's not a great idea, but it nearly sold a long time ago. But
Um,
that's basically what the premise of The Hangover is.
that's basically the same.
Yep. And The Hangover turned out to be a little bit bigger than the pilot I wrote that never got made.
Um, this is gonna make you sad.
What?
Uh, Applebee's also has dollar margaritas, and they call them dollaritas.
That's infuriating. That doesn't make me sad. That angers me. Dollaritas.
Dollaritas. Yeah, I think it's definitely go back and post your stuff and see what happens.
Yeah, put the post-it out there. I'm really rooting for you, Becca. You're my favorite. You're my favorite to ever write in.
Yep, it's obvious by the boner you're typing in the keys with.
Good Lord, man.
Should I have not said keys?
No, come on. You're
Come on,
better than
man.
this. Come on, Chris Pincotting or whatever the fuck your name is.
Chad.
Chad Pincotting.
Yeah, Chris would have never said that.
Chris wouldn't have. Chad, step up your game a bit.
Okay.
All right. Question number 2. Hey, Josh and Chris. My friend asked me to help him break up with his super hot girlfriend. I'm so excited that they are breaking up because I want to ask her out. What the? I know I'm a dirt human, but how can I'm a dirt human? I love this person. I know I'm a dirt human, but how can I break them up like he wants, but still be cool enough with her that she may go out with me in a few months? Is that
Wow.
possible?
Wow, he is a dirt human.
This is amazing.
This is amazing. What a dirt human. My friend wants me to help him break up with his girlfriend. I want to be cool enough so she wants to go out with me afterwards. Wow.
Oh, this is like, there's so much going on in this question.
This sounds like you wrote it.
That's really unkind.
What? It was written really well. That's what
I
I meant.
have a long and storied track record of never once entering into a relationship with anyone who was in a relationship at the time. Well, anyone who had a boyfriend.
This dead silence is brought to you by I Don't Believe You.
No, they husbands. They
I
had
know. I got it.
husbands.
I get it. When you first I've never done that, and I was like, even Chad Pinconning in third person knows that.
All right, buddy. First of all, before you do anything, I want you to sit for a minute and try to locate whether or not you actually like this girl, like you like her personality, you think she's funny, if you're like in love with her or something, but you refer to her as his super hot girlfriend. It's entirely possible this is a lot of like the grass is always greener and you're into her because she was with your buddy, like, or any of those things. So like first of all, decide whether or not you're willing, because you could end up like losing this friendship for sure. You also could easily like end up alienating her by asking her out, and she could tell him. So like you might want to have a chat with, like, if you decide that you're really into this woman, I think you should have a chat with your friend who's dating her and just be like, you know what, I actually kind of have feelings for her, and see what his response is. And if his response is like that's not cool, then you have to decide whether or not you really like you're going to choose asking her out over that friendship. If you're gonna risk that friendship and all the things and you're gonna ask her out, I think like you like if you break up with her for him and then also ask her out, like you're engaging in like 17 different kinds of weird manipulation and dishonesty. Like I think it's not your place to break them up. I think that if you are interested in her, then you should like wait till they break up and ask her out. But this is messy. Like this is super messy.
Right.
So like I'm into it. I'm here for messy always. Like if you're in love with this girl, fucking go for it, buddy. One day you'll find yourself like in a studio apartment and having a conversation with her while she's on a date with another man.
I mean, what could I say that could be better advice than that? I mean, it's true though. If your friend's breaking up with her, also like put in the like let's say in the situation where this you and I were friends. Let's just pretend, and then you were dating some girl, and you were like, you called me, you said, "Buddy, help me break up with Schlessa," and I'm like, "What, dude? Schlessa's a smoke show. You're breaking up with Schlessa?" And you'd be like, "Yeah." I don't know. She doesn't like my poetry enough. And I'll be like, on brand, Josh. And then, uh,
I wonder what you were going to decide was the reason. And I knew the choices were either going to be like, she doesn't like my sad comedy, which essentially poetry, or I thought that there was a strong chance you were going to be like, yeah, she's just like emotionally available and shows up and really wants to have a relationship with me and thinks I'm special. Like, I can't be doing that.
yeah,
So,
or what I said, which was much funnier.
yeah, no, but I knew it was going to be one of those two.
Okay. And then you're like, she doesn't like my poetry. And I'm like, dude, okay. And then I was just like, so you don't ever want to, what's going on with you and Schlessa? You're like, I don't care if I ever see Schlessa again. I was like, I bet 2 nickels you and Schlessa will hang out again. You were like, make it 4 nickels. I ain't hanging out with Schlessa no more. So I'm like, all right. A couple days go by. You and I are playing darts at the cork. And I look over to you and I just say, if I beat you in this last round, you let me ask out Schlessa because you're not going to go out there, and I really want to go out there, and you can't be mad if I beat you. You say, you know what a degenerate I am. Let's go double or nothing. You can ask Schlessa out, but I get to do her one more time in a taxi. And I
Dear
say, all
God.
right, let's go. And then I beat you. You'd be like, you have my blessing. Why would you not like old school people are like, I'd never doink somebody my friend doinked. And I get that. But also, like, if your friends are happier without you, why would you want to be involved or stop that?
I mean,
This,
I
the
don't I
silent,
don't
this,
really understand anything you just said.
I just said, if I'm dating someone and we break up and someone else who I'm friends with wants to date her, I can't be like, no, it's my ex. You can't have her. She's not like a laundered shirt that no one else can wear.
No, she's an adult human with agency, of
Yeah.
course, and she can make any decision she wants to about anything.
Right.
But first of all, what's going on with this guy that he's asking a buddy to break up with his girlfriend for him?
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, that's insane.
That's the more important question.
Like, I would never, like, if you called me and you were like, hey, I need you to break up with Michelle for me, I'd be like, okay,
Yeah,
buddy.
good luck, fella.
I'm going to not do that.
Yeah,
I'm for sure not going to help you out there.
but I like that his angle immediately was like, yeah, but how can I do this in a way where she'll still be cool with me? Um, what is this white trash episode? I fucking love this show.
First of all, don't you dare denigrate these
Who-
two
There's,
questionnaires.
I think white trash is a compliment.
All right. I mean, I've been walking around for 25 years staring up at the sun so nobody can see the red on my neck.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel the same way.
I think, buddy,
Yeah,
you do one it, not you, our guy.
I know.
All right. I think you do one of two things. One, you tell your friend, like, yeah, I can't break up with her for you. That's something you got to do. And I don't think you should be breaking up with her. I'm interested in her and I might ask her out, just so you know. Like, you do that. Or this is the other move. You call her and you're like, hey, Dave, I'm going to say this guy's name is Dave. You call her and you're like, hey,
I want to be Schlessa. I'll answer the phone.
okay, hey, ring.
Hello.
Hey, Schlessa, how's it going?
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, so, yeah, like, are you sitting down? Is this a good time to talk?
I'm doing my nail.
You just have the one? Okay.
Yeah,
I bet it looks really pretty.
it's very pretty.
I love that nail. So Schlessa, I like,
My other nails keep falling off because I have finger loss disease. I have fingerpecia.
Jeepany Jiminers. Anyway, Schlessa.
Yeah, but
Uh,
anyways, I'm obviously not doing anything with my hands. And so what's up?
so, yeah, like, I know you and Jeff have been seeing each other, and I can't stress this enough. He's a moron. Like, he's just an idiot. He doesn't
You-
see you. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't understand how extraordinary you are, how beautiful and funny and smart and charming and extraordinary you are in every way. And
Jeff, you're using a lot of big words. It's making me sweat.
God damn it, you're making this tough.
I'm sorry. Okay, end scene. All right, go ahead.
Anyway, like, he should just fucking get in there and, like, goober it up. Like, if you're gonna be a piece of shit, be the piecest of shit on the planet. Like, get in there and fucking just, like, butter her up, make her like be vulnerable and sweet and kind and say all the things, and then tell her what an idiot that whatever the name I gave the guy is. Dave? Was it Dave?
Dave. Yeah, Dave,
Tell her
Jeff,
what
and
an idiot
Schlessa.
Dave is for wanting to let her go, and what a coward he is for asking you to do it, and how you'd never do that, and how
Never.
you want to be there for her and be like a friend and all the things. But
Mhm.
like, you can't just fuck. Oh, yeah.
I want Schlessa to think I'm special.
I want Schlessa to think you're special too.
Fantastic. All right, you're up. Next question. Last question. Oh my gosh,
No.
It's 31 minutes.
Yeah,
We've
but
been
we should do a couple more questions, shouldn't we?
fine. Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, AG. I'm assuming that's advice, guys. 2 more shows. Yeah, we're doing one right now.
Mhm.
Anyway, I accidentally hit reply all to an email where I'm totally ranting about someone on the thread. Do I own it, pretend it never happened, or block them and change friend circles? This is amazing.
That's a great question, Day.
It's a good question, Day. These are the kind of questions, by the way, send your questions to adviceguys11@gmail. That's adviceguys11@gmail. And send questions just like these, because these are amazing.
We understand completely that your lives are much more interesting than ours,
Yeah.
which
Yeah,
is
our
why we can
lives are
help.
just a series of saving people's lives. It's not very interesting. It's
Pearls,
heroes' work.
pearls of wisdom. To Delivered by motorcycle. Pearls of wisdom.
Pearls of wisdom. All right. That reply all is such a thing like I've done in the past. I'm the king of like texting the wrong person, emailing the wrong person. I'm just a moron when it comes to that.
You are the Dumbledore of most situations.
Dead wizard?
No, it's like a play on dumb without saying dumb.
Oh, okay. But I am the dumbest.
Go on.
So I would fucking. I think you gotta own it. You gotta just own it and be like, yep. And I would off thread text the person you're ranting about and
Mm-hmm.
be like, clearly I've got some big feelings. We should probably sit and talk. I'm embarrassed. This is not at all how I would have liked those feelings to come out. But
Uh-huh.
like, we need to have a sit down and chat unless you want to just tell me to fuck off. And if you
Mm-hmm.
do, then like I'm cool with it because I clearly did something assholic.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, that's the route I would take. I would just like go straight at it.
Yeah. I mean, you couldn't have fucked up more. It's not possible.
No, you did it bad. You did the wrong thing.
It's a big fuck up. It's a funny one.
It's hilarious.
And I guess technically you're supposed to be better friends after for something like that. But
What do
like,
you mean?
if you reply all Jeff's a nudnik, and then Jeff's like, "What? I'm a nudnik?" And then Jeff's like, "What the fuck, Dave?" And he's like, "This is about Shalessa." No, you saw Swingers. Remember when he was like, "You're such a bitch, Mike. You're never gonna fucking call. You never fucking call." And then he was all sad about it, and he did it in front of everyone.
I
Vince told
was
him,
I was on a Zoom during COVID, like early stage COVID, lockdown only Zoom, and I was on a Zoom with like 12 people, group of friends, some close, some not at all, some I barely knew. And like I got into the room and like almost immediately after the camera on one individual went dark
"Right?
and then and I assume he thought he muted himself and was having a conversation with only one human.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the next like 5 minutes, he talked about how much he hates me.
Whoa,
Like he was like Joshua Mann. Why is Joshua Mann here? I fucking hate that guy. That guy's a piece of shit.
oh my lord."
Just happened like just continue to say the worst things about me I've ever heard.
Okay.
3 people started screaming like you're not muted, stop talking, you're not muted, stop talking. And I was like, oh no, let this keep going. People
Right.
started writing in like the thread like mute yourself, you're not muted. And he just
Mm-hmm.
went on and on, like dragging me in the most awful way possible. And then afterwards I actually reached out to, I don't know if I reached out to him or he reached out to me, but I think he may have reached out to me and was just basically like, uh, sorry. And I was like, maybe we should have a talk because you clearly hate me and we have mutual friends. And he and I are now perfectly fine.
Yeah, we are.
We nicely done. But it was one of the more unpleasant things I've experienced. So I would imagine that the human about whom this guy's ranting probably experienced some sadness and embarrassment and a little shame. And I would recommend just like getting in there and talking with him because like the guy and I talked, he explained like there was an event that occurred that was mostly a miscommunication. I was a
Mhm.
little bit of a dick in the situation, or maybe totally a dick. I don't know.
Right.
My recollection of it, the night was very different from his. But like we got through it, we worked through it. I apologized for what he perceived as me being a dick and or was me being a dick.
Hmm.
and said that it was certainly never my intent. He heard me, and we moved on.
Right
And
on.
he apologized for the things he said, and I heard him.
That's good.
And
So
now,
I think that's a great answer.
yeah,
I think that's what you should do. Good idea, Josh. Good
thanks, buddy.
advice.
Thanks, buddy.
I don't want to do any more questions. My throat's not working.
You want to call it there?
I mean, I sound like a fucking tube of toothpaste.
You don't sound great. I'm worried about you. And by worried, I mean I don't care.
Pearls of wisdom. Not to be confused with the same rhythm as Wheel of Fortune. No one can see this eye contact.
I almost want us to publish the video of this because I feel like a lot's been going on just in our faces today.
I don't know. I'll send it to you. You can watch it.
All right.
All right. Thanks for listening to Advice, guys. I'm Chad Pinconning. If you like the show, please send more questions to adviceguys11 at gmail. If you like the show, tell your friends. If you don't, tell your enemies. Becca, call Josh. He wants you to call him. Becca, from the show, the
Oh,
question.
yeah. No, I was just waiting for you to stop talking.
Oh, well, then do this. Be like, stop talking.
Hey, everybody. Thank you for listening as always. We appreciate your questions, and it is our honor to try to make your lives better. And Becca, don't not call Josh.
Wow. All right, I'm going to end the recording.